Hey guys, Indulger here, back with some more Fire Emblem Heroes. This is Aether Age Week 115, Day 5. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be notified when I post the series. I hope you guys enjoyed this split. I'm doing a little bit of changing on the format of the week. It's split in terms of I'm taking the mock battles out. I think we ended with Cat. Let's look at these last two failures. I fought a 50 fight midweek just to give me the ability to have a day off in terms of AR, which is nice, but unfortunately I don't think the math quite works out, and I should know this by now. We're at week 115. I generally don't fight. I don't stretch myself too much during the week, but I did, so I mean, that's what happened. It does, like I said, it gives me the chance to take a day off. However, the way the Aether accumulation works out, if I did the math right, and I checked it like a billion times, I'm still not sure, it's going to cause me to fight another 2 more 50s on day 7, which is kind of not great. It's like that. I've been trying to be as efficient and conservative as possible. We're going to watch this Lyn just destroy my right side. So yeah, so this is just gonna be a straight Gale Force clear. I'm like, wow, this doesn't look good for them, and they're going for it. Does this Lyn have a? She does not. Okay, but she doesn't need to step on the panel, and she already has actually. Never mind. They already know that is the trap. So this is just gonna be a straight Gale Force clear with 2 dancers, and the fact that Lyn can heal or refresh herself. Yay! Lyn's pretty dumb. That's pretty stupid. So that's a Gale Force clear. And I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I mean, it's been ages. So well done. Kudos to you. This one's a little more straightforward. It's just a normal Chrom clear. I am vulnerable to this action on the right side, and they pick me off again. We've got a Loki here docking me up. Docking that Sonya. We got a Milla who's not doing anything. And then an air at +2. So it's a pretty basic clear. They're just going to get the Aether immediately, and they can do that. I'm thinking maybe I should start sacrificing a shrine just to have the Aether be a little harder to get. But then, I mean, it's still not too bad. They can just come here and dance out of it. I don't know. I feel like having the shrines is a little more helpful. But they're ready to go. They've got Bolt Tower went off. The healing tower's been destroyed. Oh, yeah, it's a lot easier for them because of that thing. Freaking catapult on the last lane to destroy my healing tower? Well, that's pretty good. That simplifies things a lot for them. I didn't see that part. I mean, if you got the stones... that's a good way to put it, too. If you got the stones to waste all of your... Well, is the offensive one the hard thing? I actually don't even remember. That's the easy one, right? Don't you just need Dew for that? So if you can get... I don't know, what's the threshold, guys? It's been a long time since I've actually updated an offensive structure. I think if you get it to a certain threshold, you just use Dew from there, right? When does it start? 5, 6? Something like that? So that actually might not be too difficult to raise something from scratch. Alright, so, yeah, Micaiah was my last hope in terms of Hardy Bearing. They took out the Hardy Bearing unit, had 1 more. Chrom was not hurt, and now it's just going to be a straight Vantage clear. They've got the Aether... So boom, 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 boom. Very well done. Very well done. It really helps when you get that healing tower out immediately. So, those are 2 good clears. That's what I expected in the Vault of Heaven. I did not think this defense was going to hold up, rather, this week. And this is about the time of the week where I start getting scared. Because it is day 5. Day 5s have historically been when the tide has turned. I guess we can look to the teams again really quickly before we start. Again, this is just a mythic team. It's basically all mythics until we get our unit that will unlock the 6th unit. You know, this is what's the bonus unit this week? Is it Peony? Is that what it is? I'm not even sure. Okay, it is Peony. So basically, every team's gonna have Peony on it, just so we have our bonus unit taken care of. And Peony is just a great unit to have anyway. We've used a lot of Dimitri this week. A lot of Dimitri. You know, Edelgard normally comes in clutch for me late season. She can do some really interesting things. But I'm essentially going to just use these Dimitris if I see frickin' Ellywoods. It's just an Ellywood counter, and that's what we did last time on the mock battle yesterday. I'm about done with Ellywood, though. Can we just get a nice, easy Ike clear? This looks pretty scary, just based on all the frickin' kanji there, and then there's a hell. It's a +1 hell. It's not, it is a Mystic Boost. I'm saying it's not a Mystic Boost. Oh, yes, it is. Mystic Boost on the Cecile means we're going to see this all the time. And I'm going to have to steal this, too. For my hell team. So what do we got? I'm guessing this must be some Razzle Dazzle Pain. Elise's staff with a solo at +2 with an Elegant in the corner? That's normally pretty good, because I could just bait him. I could just break that and then just bait the Eldigan, and then what are they going to do to stop me? Don't like messing with Celicas, but it's not a hardy bearing Celica. But again, we do have the Elise here. It's a restore trap, so we might have to start going early, but I mean, that's very easy Milla. It's a very easy Milla stop. Yeah, I don't like these units. I don't like Celica or Chrom. Chrom's obviously got the armor effectiveness of bringing... what am I thinking of? Edelgard here is not going to be easy, because that sucks, and I believe... Don't you have no follow-up in your weapon? Yeah, can make a follow-up for a unit, can counterattack... No, yeah, neutralizes effects that guarantees foes follow-ups, or prevents units follow-up. Yeah, so essentially you have no follow-up in your B skill. So that's not fun. So that kind of validates the armor play. You know, on the corner we got Triandra with a aerobatics. There's a speed tactic here. Okay, this is trying to be a speedy Chrom, sort of. And then they didn't go all in. They went partially in. It's a plus speed Chrom at 1. Maybe that's just the one they had. It's still close counter. It's a brazen attack res. I mean, I'd like to bring Ike just to deal with you, but if I had a Loki, that would just be brilliant just to stop you. I mean, what is she gonna do to me, though? If she just comes and counterplays and hits me here, is the Celica really gonna be able to do much to an Ike? I honestly think this might be an Ike play, but then we've got a, I can click it, aerobatics play that will be Elise here. So I actually might want them to use the restore trap. If I get a debuff, I can have them use the restore trap hopefully on one of these guys and then waste the dance. And then I'll get hit with Elise again, which again, what is your thing doing? Calculates the damage. Yeah, I don't understand that. If a unit or ally initiates combat against a foe within 2 spaces, inflicts a bunch of stuff on that foe during combat. Yeah, I mean, Ike's not worried about that. I don't think it's going to be too bad. She's going to help these guys out, though. But I match up well with Chrom with an Ike, and there's no hardy bearing anywhere on the field, so it just does feel like this is an Ike team. And then I could deal with the Eldigan later, and it's every team has Milla on it this week, basically, so I've got 8 turns. I think I've got the time. It just feels like an Ike team. Dimitri's not going to match up well against the Celica. Already talked about you're not going to match up well. I mean, Edelgard will be okay, but the no follow-up's going to hurt Edelgard. I could try to bring a Lilina to the team and try to maybe snipe that hell. Does the Lilina team have a... Does not have a Milla on it, but I do have a Thok. Does that help? You know... Maybe 53 HP on that Chrom. How much HP are you getting? A bunch. So I could stop the Chrom, right? Doesn't that work for ranged units? Let me remember what Thok does. Cardinal, bow, dagger, more cannot move than 1 space more than the next action. So, I mean, it could be a restore trap, a dance, but is the restore trap here? If the restore trap happens here, what then? Can you get them? Not really. Again, I could get cute with Lilina. That hell's dead. That hell's definitely dead. Dance out of the way. Come out of here. It's possible, but then the Chrom scares me. If I had a Milla, maybe. But that's sort of just the worst case scenario. I had to play this turn too. I just don't see a reason why Ike won't work here. Am I disrespecting the Celica? Is this an infantry pulse team? There's no infantry pulse team. So Celica's not going to even get her Moonbow off. because she's going to hit me twice. Oh, there's a problem with Celica, though. Neutralizes effects that guaranteed foes follow-up attacks. So this is going to be a straight-up speed check, and I am not going to be able to kill her. But I could wait for the healing tower to happen. I could wait for this to blow up, and then she'll be dead. She'll be dead. She'll die in one hit. And all I have to do then is just Milla the Elise. If I do that, though, that means she's going to hit me. Meanwhile, I mean, I guess I could take some time to just have an air over here, break this thing, air, dance, get out of the way, and by that time, I should have a Milla, Ike, and then these two should die. Again, I am leaning Ike. I'm just looking through the contingencies here, or some of the concerns. Sorry for that weird cut. I had to cough. Alright. Well, I do think I want this Milla to stop this restore trap, because if I don't, what's going to happen? I don't know. I mean, at least it's going to get the ball rolling somehow, and then maybe start getting that miracle to go. So I'm just going to keep her in check right now, and then we'll figure things out from there. I do have a clear path to the Dark Shrine. Who's going to take that? Dark Shrine is going to, I think it's Milla, actually, with the highest def res total. It's going to be Milla that soaks the shrine, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to leave that alone. I don't really need to prioritize that. Again, you got a Panic Manor over here and a Bolt Tower, kind of a no man's land. I don't know how that's really going to help them. And then a Healing Tower, orphaned over here. Yeah, Chrom will get it, but I don't care. I just kind of want the Celica to get hit so she dies, so I can one-shot her and then prevent any additional attacks from Elise's restore. So if I had to guess, she's going to hit here. Okay, but then, yeah, it kind of sucks because if she does hit in either spot, she can get danced. So I might need to change my Milla to stop the Triandra instead when I'm ready to go. Can I do that? Now that I've checked you, will I be able to actually move? Let me think about that. Okay, so end of turn, say I move here and it's end of turn 1. You're still affected. And then next time on Aether Raids, we will have you shut down. And then Elise can go. And from that point, Elise will probably restore in the back line. And then that's actually not a bad idea, because then these guys are stuck. You have to go. Yeah, but she'll restore the Celica, most likely. And is that going to put her enough? Restores HP. Oh, it's just a normal restore. It's just a restore 8 HP, so it's not going to do much for this Celica. It's going to be bombarded by this Bolt Tower. So that's actually best case scenario for me. I like that. I'm going to shut down the Triandra, let that restore happen on the Celica. Celica will then go, die. Chrom goes, dies, and then Triandra can't move. And then what we have left, you have you, and then we'll see if we can get the Eldigan to start playing with us. So yeah, I think that's the play. I think that's what we're going to do here. So next turn, I can get the Aether from here, dance, come back, and then I'll be ready to go. Again, this is a Bolt Tower play. I'm letting that go off. I need to stop this restore trap until I am ready to go. I think that's what I'm going to do. Seems like a solid plan to me. We'll see how I screw it up. So, again, I want to start this off. Does this 34 have any strategic importance? It doesn't look like it. I can also break the Bolt Tower. Kind of want to do that. I mean, that Bolt Tower might screw me up later, and so let's just get rid of it. We'll just get rid of it. Alright, so I've got the Aether ready to go. I'm going to get that, and then that will be end of turn 2, and then from there, I like that flower bed just sort of hanging out. I could clip that now, but it gives me some flexibility. I really don't know how that's helping them, so I'm actually going to punish that. Just leave that right there. When we're ready to go, I think I want to have Ike here. And then we'll shove him with Lucy. I do want to get that. So it's going to be Air, it gets that dance, and then I'm going to reposition her here. This team isn't really oppressive if you can shut down the restore trap. So Ike just needs to hang out kind of like dance here, dance. Yeah, I can stay right here. Am I missing anything else? I hope not. And again, Lucy doesn't really need to do anything. Just going to leave her in the back line. And Milla's turn. She's going to keep shutting that down at least until we're ready to go. I am getting hit by Tactics Room, but it doesn't matter because Air didn't get hit by it, and then I can still get out of here. So everybody's going to be hit by that. Is that going to affect me? I don't know why I thought Air would end here. I really can't visualize things. But so we can do that, or we can just back off. That gets me out of the Tactics Room play, so I'm going to give myself more flexibility and do something like that instead. And then move Ike over here to get the buffs. And now we're ready to go. It's turn 2. I think I'm ready to change it up now. And then move it to Triandra next time. And then we'll have that restore trap go off and not let the dancer do anything. I think we're ready to go. So it's going to be turn 3 next time. The bolt trap's going to hit. No one's going to be able to be healed. Except that tiny little bit of restore. And what now? Where can we get Peony to play here? I could try to put her here. Is she in danger in any way? I don't think she is. But then she'll get hit by that restore trap. And the safer play would be maybe to move Ike here, dance him, and then shove him. Doesn't get all the attack I want, but I think that's still sufficient. Still think I'm in good shape. Alright, now I'm going to take the Triandra down. Everybody got hit. Restore on the Celica should blow her up. I think I'm going to move here and then dance him and then shove him. Any reason not to do that? I mean, I'd like to get... I could get Peony to give him a little more attack, but then that won't give me the shove. So it's kind of seems like it's a wash. It's basically the same thing. Could I have done this a little differently? Probably. Let me take one small timeout to figure that out. Yeah, that's probably the best I can do. If you guys see something else, let me know in the comments. But I'm going to do this, and then dance, and then shove. And I don't get Peony's horizontal or parallel buffs. But that's okay. I'll have a Milla to help, too. Peony is so versatile. Alright, if I read that correctly, I think she's going to restore. If she doesn't, it's fine too. If she attacks me, it's fine. I mean, the point of this is I've shut down the Triandra. One of the problems here is that I can't get Milla to move up here. I kind of wanted her to be recalled, but that's okay. Probably the best I can do with her. And then for Air spot, again, now we can take that Silver Throne out again. Panic Manor is not in play. I'm going to take that out just so I have a clear line of that. And I'm just not quite sure about this position. I mean, I am. I don't think anything can get me here, but who knows? I've been screwed over so many times by dumb stuff, by overextending, so let's just do that, and then end our turn. Again, I'm clearly probably missing something, but it should be a restore. Okay, it was on the Chrom instead. I would have gotten Aether off. I may have just one-shotted her. Oh, there's a Wings of Mercy restore trap, but he didn't outspeed me, and now this is what we're left with. We have 4 turns to get that one pot, and an Elise doing stupid restore shenanigans, but she did get shut down again, so she can't restore. So she's going to prioritize hitting me, but then she's going to be aerobatic. So I don't think I can avoid all the Elise hits. Thankfully, she's not going to get her solo off. I don't think. Hell's in the range of Healing Tower, so I'm feeling like I should just sit here. She's got a noon time. We should be able to crack her, especially with a her daughter hanging out. We can blow her up, I think. Again, that flower bed's helping me because now I have this little hole where I can hit and run with air. But, oh, man, there's going to be all kinds of shenanigans here. I think this is going to be, at least it starts us off in this spot. But then she can be danced because she's moved. So she's going to go again. And then what, Triandra, are you going to jump here and dance her again? And then hell goes? I don't think she's going to do much damage. She's being debuffed. Alright, I'm just going to lock and load again.
Good morning. Understood.
I think this is about the best I can do in this position.
Like this.
Again, I'm not want to overextend. There's just going to be so many stupid Elise things here. I don't know what any of these traps are. Can I come here? I would prefer to come here so I could give Ike some defense later, but then, I don't know. Elise at this speed is going to get 57 speed. I will be panicked if I come up. So yeah, I think I have to stand back with air once again. I cannot overextend myself. Elise will potentially double me. Okay, so she is in the range of air now, but she went backwards. That actually was perfect. That was beautiful. Have the dancer die. Did not kill her. She got Mystic Boost off. She should be dead there, though. That's great. And, man, if we could smite Ike up there and get that Elise pinned, that would be great, but I don't... Yeah, it'll work. It'll definitely work. It'll definitely work, because even if it is the trap, it's not a 70 trap. It's not a 70 trap. And even if it is a 70 trap, I should still live. So let's just get rid of that hell. I mean, air, I really like her Lifelberg. I've never said that on air, ever. Lifejaberg. Yeah, jabronis. I like it because it gives the speed for her, and it's like just a built-in Swift Sparrow, and that's normally enough to kill her mom, especially with Peony's help. So yeah, I think I'm ready to do that. And if we could just pin that Elise, it's game over for them. They can't move. They can't move from there.
It will be done.
Was the trap, but it wasn't enough to stop me. And again, I could kill her. Oh. Wait, it was. It was enough to stop me. Well, that's dumb. I have a speed Milla. I have a speed Milla, so I could actually probably shove her up, do one more smite, and then take the... Eldigan's got a bonfire. He's not going to double me. I think just doing this is going to be good enough to do what I want.
Ready. Like this.
Yeah, he's really messed up. He's not going to want to go after Ike. He's not going to get a bonfire. I'm giving her a lot of speed. She's in the freaking mid-30s now. I can actually just kill this at least because I don't... Well, hold on a minute. Are you going to double him? Do you have 35 speed? You're getting 6, and then the 4 from here, or the 3 rather, so that's 9 speed. 9 speed, that puts her at... Yeah, it puts her at 35 on the dot, so I'm a little worried that he's going to die. So I'm just going to end my turn, because it really doesn't matter. I have plenty of time. Okay, now we gotta figure this out. Elise is dead, didn't get her miracle off. Bonfire,
I bestow my blessing.
I still think Milla's got this. It'll smoke him too. Let's smoke the Elise. Not gonna get hit by that.
Like this.
Is there any other play we can get that quickly?
What's next? I bestow my blessing.
I mean, he's doing 0 damage to me. Even with the bonfire, he's doing 0 damage? Oh boy, that's really
I bestow my
disappointing
blessing.
for you, bro.
Maybe this way. Understood. Yes.
Well, it doesn't. This part doesn't matter. I don't think Dancer's gonna have much of a play on anybody with his... Ow. Well, okay. What? He just was doing 0 damage because he's never gonna have a play on me, and the bonfire... I think that's what happened. That yeah, that was just my bad. I'm glad I didn't die. But what happened there is in the matchup predictor, because he never actually would have a hit on me, the bonfire never triggered, and the bonfire's not showing, it's not calculating as part of the display. Ugh, I was gonna say, that didn't make sense. That didn't make sense, but thankfully we lived. Jeez. That would have just been an awful end to that. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that commentary. That was one of my better ones in terms of breaking that down in a logical way and going fairly fast. It wasn't too long of a day here. Probably could squeeze in a mock battle if I had one lined up, but we'll end it there because it's Saturday and I'm going to eat some breakfast and get the day started here. So not too bad. Anything come in on defense while... Oh no, something did come on defense while we were waiting, so I guess we got to watch that. Oh, 14 minutes ago. Oh, man. So this is looking pretty bleak, guys. I've already lost 140 or 120 points on defense, and then I took that 40 minus 40 on day one, and then a minus 10, so I'm at 50. So I'm at 170, guys. I'm gonna have to have like a perfect rest of the week for me to stay in Vault of Heaven. Defense is what's letting me down. Defense is severely letting me down. I've lost 3 times. It's just not normally happen with this IP team. At most normally lose twice, but I have a chance to lose 4 times, and they're just gonna straight freaking Chrom me? They're just gonna plus 10 Chrom me. They don't even care about the panic, man. They don't even care. This is really disappointing. This is what Vault of Heaven's all about. Did he have pulse smoke? Okay, they just straight pulse smoked me, but still, man, this Chrom is totally messed up, and they don't even care. He's just gonna destroy everybody. No, this is awful. This is really disappointing. This is just like a end-turn plonk, and that's just not what I like to see against my defenses. You take that... I was going to say, you take the Sonya out. What are they... Okay, they're just going for the Ninian first. I would have just taken the Sonya out. Couldn't they not blown her up? What do I know? That worked just fine. Oh, man, that's really disappointing. I was just talking about how, yay, it's only been 9 hours. I shouldn't have anything come in for a little bit. Yay! Ah! That's just wrong. If I would have waited another 11 hours for a fight, I maybe could have just rode the cooldown wave to point land, but it didn't work out. So, okay, well, I was in a great mood. Now I'm salty again. That's what AR is. Just when you thought you were happy, something bad happens. Alright, thanks guys. If you want to see more, please consider subscribing, hit that bell to be notified when I post. I have been, people have been like, oh, I didn't even get a notification that you came back, Indulger. Well, that's why you gotta hit that bell, guys. I think that'll do it, maybe? I don't know. Google's not necessarily reliable in terms of getting my subscribers notified, it seems, so I'll do my best to keep posting and making sure that Google's aware that I'm here and I'm back. So, as always, let me know how your week went in the comments below. If you want to see more, if you want to talk to me more often, take a look at my Discord link in the video description. Take care, guys. Bye.